Well, Israel's military says it shot down a drone over the Red Sea as it approached Israeli territory. For more on this, we can join Sara Khairat, who's live for us in occupied East Jerusalem. What more do we know about this drone and what are the Israelis saying about it?
Yeah, well, they said that sirens had gone off in Eilat, which is a Red Sea city. It's also close to the border with Egypt, and that was triggered by a drone that they managed to intercept over the Red Sea. So it didn't really actually end up hovering over Eilat. This isn't the first time. This happened a few days ago. It also happened where a drone attack actually injured multiple people in a small medical center hospital by that border on the Egyptian side in a place called Taba. And at the time, the Egyptians had said that they suspected that this was coming over from Yemen, from a pro-Iranian group known as the Houthis. And as you know, Israel at the moment is fighting against attacks that are coming from Lebanon on the north, from Hezbollah, which is backed by Iran, and then it also accuses Hamas of being also receiving help with especially October 7 attack through Iran, but Iran has denied that. So we're seeing a few more of these kind of drones that are hovering, that are coming close, but still no confirmation from the Israeli military as to who they think is behind this.
And Sara, of course, the military continue with their daily press release and press conferences to update everybody on their operation in Gaza. What are they saying?
Yeah, they've said they've struck about 300 Hamas targets. They also said that they're still operating in that north area where they believe that a lot of the Hamas concentration, where the artillery is and the weapons and the attacks are coming from. They also talked about the female soldier that they managed to rescue that had been held captive, and they brought her over to Israel. We saw that in Alan Fisher's package report earlier. And they've seen this clearly as a victory for them, especially at a time when there is real major concern from members of the public, but also from the families of those hostages that believe that securing the release of those captives is an absolute priority, where pressure was being put on the government and the military to ensure that. What we do know from those statements last night, also including from the military, is that the only way to do that, according to them, is to intensify those attacks on Hamas and be able to do those rescues. But is that possible? It's going to be a very complicated mission to do that when they probably still don't know the whereabouts of all of those captives. From what we've been reading in between the lines in the last few weeks, is that those captives are held in different areas. And a few days ago, when Hamas had met the leadership in Russia, they'd implied that they would try and release the Russian captives, but they didn't know their whereabouts, and they would try and liaise with Islamic Jihad. So it would be a very complicated scenario for them, and possible mediations could be a possibility to do that, especially at a time when the families of those captives are pushing for a potential deal that would include those captives being brought over back to Israel safely.
Sara Khairat for us with the very latest. Thank you.